What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I seen this story earlier today when it broke. I couldn't believe it, man. It's upsetting, but this is also a reality. Nowadays, you can't trust anybody. Whether they asking you for help or you want help from them. A lot of times, things can take a very auspicious turn for the worse. Today I want to talk about a story out here in Houston, Texas, where I'm at. Shout out Houston. And it's about a father and his son who are both handicapped. They were beaten up by restaurant employees. And the condition of the son itself makes this story a damn shame. There are some heartless people out here. And there are people that like to commit carnage on others without a thought of what could happen if they do this, or like not even look at the situation first before they just let hands and feet go on people. This is one of them stories. And it's a goddamn shame. Check this out, man.
Also new tonight, a beatdown in a restaurant parking lot. A man and his son say they were savagely attacked, and police say at least two of the suspects work at that restaurant. ABC 13's Luke Jones in Northwest Houston with the bizarre chain of events.
At a place where most of us would come to grab a bite, this father and son almost ended up biting the dust, kicked and punched repeatedly. And then to top things off, police say they had a gun pulled on them. Surveillance cameras rolling, police say, as multiple Morisco's Yucatan employees punched and kicked a man and his son Sunday morning.
And it appeared from the affidavit they gave no mercy.
Charging documents say it all started in the seafood restaurant's parking lot along the Northwest Freeway when one of the victims was having car trouble. Police say he approached the restaurant and began banging on the door to ask for help. But officers say the three men who answered his call only offered hurt.
All right, Mr. Gustavo.
Gustavo Rojas spotted punching and kicking the man in the face, according to investigators. When his adult son with cerebral palsy intervened, police say the man attacked him too, punching him in the face and knocking him to the ground.
My client had no knowledge that the complaining witness suffered from any type of disabilities at the time of this incident.
But prosecutors say his disability was obvious. Rojas and Jaime Dominguez, both charged with injury to a disabled person. Isidro Velasquez is facing the more serious aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charge because after beating the victims, police say he retrieved a gun from his car and then continued the beatdown.
According to the affidavit, my client was holding a firearm. However, there's no direct statement that he pointed it at the complaining witness.
Therefore, Velasquez's public defender argued he should get a $250 bond, a request the hearing officer quickly denied. Both victims sustained lacerations and bruises to their face and arms, this charging document states. Velasquez and Dominguez both listed in court records as Morisco's Yucatan employees. But tonight, the restaurant won't say if they're still employed. A manager telling us only, no comment. Nothing to say about the altercation that took his employees from the seafood bar to behind bars. In Northwest Houston, Luke Jones, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
All right, guys, you've seen that, man, and that's really messed up. In fact, it's heartbreaking. Can't ask people for help no more. And that's the thing. And a lot of times, man, people walk up to me and I'm immediately cautious. It's just the way the world is right now, to where you never know if somebody coming up asking for help is going to hurt you, or it's the other way around, like in the case of this. Now, they said one dude was messed up. Old man was messed up, and then his son had cerebral palsy. Said they knocked on the door real loud because it was in the morning so they could hear him. And the people just came out and immediately started mollywopping these people. Now, I'm going to ask you something. The reason why I think this is so messed up is this. The dude had cerebral palsy. Everybody knows what somebody with cerebral palsy look like, and it's different levels of extreme with that. They said in the story that the guy was obviously, you could see he was jacked up. So he must have had one of the severe, parts of the spectrum of his visual symptoms of having cerebral palsy. And they still punched him in his face, knocked him on the ground. The old man is getting kicked in his face. They stomping him out like he stole something on the Ave. 3 grown-ass men. Then the one dude, he want to show that he better than bad with all of them. He walks to the car after they fucked these people up, seeing that they had disabilities. He goes and gets the gun. He gonna point the blick at him. And then commence to finishing them off. That's why they got him standing up there out of the 3. Now, first I was like, maybe this is just a situation of a language barrier. But they were speaking English in the damn thing. So evidently somebody understands. And I'm more than sure when you was mollywopping the shit out of these handicapped people, they were saying, no, wait, we just need help. The car, they was probably trying to say that. Or the son, after you start beating his fucking dad up, was probably trying to tell you what was going on. But y'all was so turned up in your demonic frenzy that you fucked these people up for no damn reason. That's the thing. I never got to a point where, well, let me say it like this. Nowadays, people fight and they don't hear or see anything except what they're hitting. It's like the obvious around them, they don't notice. You could be talking to them and they just be turned up. Is it that many people out here angry at their own life or decisions they made in their life to where when they let loose, they can't control anything? Excuse me. It's wild. That makes no sense. And then the thing is this, you spend all this money getting a building on the side of the freeway. That's expensive, real estate. I know that lease is expensive as hell in a commercial building, only to have people jeopardize it by coming out there and making irrational decisions, fucking people up that ask for help. You know they get in the bag. You know a lawsuit coming. Was it worth it? And I know where this place is, Yucatan. I know where this place is. I've never eaten there, but I know where that place is. The thing that's messed up about that is when they came out, you could have listened before you leaped. And obviously they didn't. You beat up a handicapped man and his son. It's unacceptable. Now you in jail looking stupid. You know you lost your job, right? You know you lost your job. They're going to get you the fuck out of there. They're not going to keep you there. I hope it was worth it because you look hella stupid and hella inhumane doing that shit. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Just the guy that's has cerebral palsy alone, he could have lost his life or really been injured. But it seemed like in the report that the dad got it the worst. I guess he was the one that was banging on the thing. You know what I'm saying? But either way, man, damn. It wasn't nothing in that whole situation. You got 5 people. 3 of them are aggressive. None of the 3 said, hey, wait a minute. Hold up. Stop. Nobody tried to be the voice of reason. Sickening. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.